Well, hi guys, I've been asked a few questions about what sort of car we've got, how we've set things up, a little bit about the caravan. So what I was going to do is do a quick little video. We're currently at Wave Rock, so there's not many people around, so I think I'll just give it the best shot. So here she is, the 200 series Landcruiser. What we've done is we've put a summit bar on it. We've also got a carbon winch, 12,000 pounds. The good thing about the summit bar is that you can get in to unspool it, which is quite handy. We've also got a couple of tow points on the front of the vehicle, one on the left and one on the right hand side. And we've also got a safari snorkel, just in case we get a bit wet, because the trouble is with the Landcruiser, the air vents for the Landcruiser are right in here, and I didn't like that idea, so we decided to go with the snorkel. What else have we done? Well, we've got the Rhino roof racks. Now if anybody's going anywhere, get a set of these, get 4 of them, Max Tracks. They've helped us out quite a bit on a couple of trips that we've done. I have done a lot of 4-wheel driving, and that's one of the parts of the recovery gear that we always carry, along with snatch-em straps, tree trunk protectors, and all the safety gear with that. Now what I'd like to show you is the setup that we have in the car. Well, hi guys, I'm going to show you how we've set the car up on the inside. Now, I'm not one for drilling holes in dashes and things like that, so when it comes to installing the microphones, what I've done is I've been to Officeworks, and they've got these fantastic little phone holders called Scosche or something like that, and what they simply do is actually plug in to your CD player. A little bit of a screw into there, and the microphone comes with the clasp for it, and on the back of it I've put on the magnetic strip that goes on there, quite solid. And then what I've done is I've actually installed the microphone to a point here. Again, haven't screwed it in, just used some Velcro. That seems to work fine. Then what we can do is just put the microphone back in the holder, and it makes it easy for Robyn or I to actually manage it. Now what I've also done too is the red arc brake controller. That's one of the biggest bones of my life. A lot of people tend to put them underneath the dash. When you're driving, you can't see it, you don't know what the hell's going on. So what we've done is we've had it actually installed here, just under the handbrake lever, right there. And also what we've got is we've got 2 cameras. One I've put on the back of the caravan, and the other one on the back of the car. Now everybody knows that the Landcruiser or the Sahara comes with the cameras at the back and all that sort of gear, but they're off center, and it makes it very difficult to park the van. So what I've done, we'll come outside here, is underneath the number plate here I've put another camera. Now that camera is dead set over the tow ball, which makes it a hell of a lot easier to tow the vehicle, or to hitch up rather. So that's the way I've set the interior up. Seems to work good for me. Others have other ideas. Also have a dash cam, BLACKVUE Dash Cam, so if anything happens on the road we can at least capture that as well. Well guys, before we go, I just thought I'd show you this new interface that we've got for the Landcruiser. It just makes it that little bit better. As you know, the Landcruiser comes with a standard navigational system, which is pretty much
useless. So if we hold the home button for a short length of time, at the moment we've got our rear camera there where we can actually see what's actually happening. If I flick it the other way, we would have the camera for our caravan. So that's the number plate camera that I showed you before. So I've got a little remote here that makes life just that little bit easier. So if we exit out of here, okay, this is the standard cruiser interface, which is pretty boring. Got the standard features, navigation, audio, you can play radio, etc. Pretty standard stuff, but what I've done is I've had an interface put into the back of this which makes it that much better. It makes it the car that I wanted. So if you do hold the button down a little bit, what we've got is we've got the rear for a short length of time. At the moment we've got our rear camera there where we can actually see what's actually happening. If I flick it the other way, we would have the camera for our caravan. So that's the number plate camera that I showed you before. Now we've got all the features that you really would need for your car. You've got the HEMA Explorer, which is vital for when you get out to the outback. At least you can actually see where you are. That's it coming up there. If we go back, we've also got Wiki Camps, which is another invaluable app that we've got, which makes it so much easier when you're out there. So at the moment it's just loading up. And this little device is just fantastic. It's just a little radio interface, little QWERTY keyboard. Makes it easy to put you know, whatever references you like into it. So as you can see, we've got the, I don't know whether you can see that, but there's the little arrow key or the mouse, and once it's finished loading we can get into the program. We can do a search, so we'll just say search for Dargo. That's simple, and just click on that and we're basically Dargo, roadside north of Dargo. Yep, so that's where we are. So if we go back, we actually just click back here, and then we've got other apps. We've got YouTube, so we can actually click on YouTube. So if there's any particular thing that you need to search for, say you need to do your wheel bearings and you want to have a look at our last video, you can actually just click on the little magnifying glass here and go to Oz Travelog, and you can sort of do a search for the our videos, and hopefully you'll come up with the video you're looking for. So that's that part of it. What else have we got? We've got Spotify. We've also got another important one is our G tracker, which is a tracking device on the caravan, so we can actually log into that and see where our caravan's sitting. So we just go to our map, go to our map, and this is real-time tracking so that we can actually see where the caravan's sitting. And what it does is it actually gives you the Google Maps at the back. So if you have this connected to your phone, hotspot it to your phone, you've got all this other good gear that we can do. So basically that is our interface. Well worth it. Look, I know they're a bit expensive and all that sort of stuff, but when you're traveling in the outback, things like HEMA maps, sometimes Google if you've got the reception, Wiki Camps, all that sort of stuff is very, very critical for what we're doing. So I hope you've enjoyed this section, and we'll show you the caravan next. Cheers.
Well, hi guys, I'm going to just take you around our Hilltop Feathertop Caravan. Just a few things that we've done and a few things to watch out for. First of all, I'm going to explain, we've gone for the DO35 hitch. Now this is an important hitch because basically it clamps onto the clamps onto the tow ball. Once you've got the tow ball in position, you press that, it locks it into position. Now this hitch has got movement on either way, so if heaven forbid something happens to the van, it won't pull your car over, but always remember, push that in. Now we've got the handbrake up here. Now all our cables, that cable is for the rear camera. Then we've got our Anderson plug and our 7-pin plug for the lights and so forth for the caravan. What we've also done here is we've added to the hitch is a bracket for the satellite TV. Now I'll run through that at a later stage, but with the satellite TV, so long as you're facing north, a little bit east of north, you should be able to pick up a good signal, but I'll run through all that a little bit later. So moving right along, what we're going to show you next is we've got our diesel heater, which is absolutely terrific. Really keeps you warm in those cold mornings. Then we've also got a best water filter, just to filter the water as you go to the various caravan parks, because you really don't know what you're putting into your tanks half the time. So that seems to be okay. Now I know we're moving fast, but please keep up. Okay, what we've got here is the generator hatch. Now I had this generator hatch made a little bit deeper, because what we have here is a Redback 5 kVA generator. Now this generator will run just about anything. I know there's a lot of controversy of which generator is better, which one is quiet, but I built a test rig for a company that was actually importing a lot of generators, and we did tests on a number of them, so I pretty much know what's going to work. So that's our generator, which powers everything, including the air conditioner, microwave, whatever you want to throw at it. I've also got a locking device on it too, so in case something goes wrong. But when we do run the generator, I tend to take it off this section here and put it on the ground, because it does tend to vibrate a bit. That's with any generator. So what I've also done is built a little drawer here. Put some tools in. Sorry, we didn't put them away properly last time. So we've got some spanners, you know, a whole tool kit just to tighten up those nuts and bolts as they get a bit loose. Okay, so we lock that up. Back of the van, pretty standard. We've got the rear camera at the back there. Spare fuel, because we're running a diesel vehicle, we can safely put diesel in the back of the van, so that's good. Now, one of the other things I wanted to show you guys is if you come up under here. Now this is a must for every caravaner, you need a clothesline. So this is the Bunnings Super Special. When I say Bunnings, it doesn't cost a lot for the bits and pieces. When you get the stainless steel wire, there's a couple of versions you can get. Get the one with the plastic on it, because it won't sort of tear things, and it's a lot nicer to use. It doesn't hurt your hands. Now what I did was, originally I actually crimped these on with the swaging clips, but I didn't have a swager with me at the time, so I had to improvise. So being an electrician, I always carry a couple of 2-screw connectors. Worked a treat. So they've been on for a few months now and they haven't come adrift. So if you've got a mate that's an electrician, ask him for a couple of 2-screw connectors or earth connectors. It'll do the trick beautifully. So there it is there, folks, our clothesline. Out the back here, we've also done another modification, which is over here. Now, this is something I did myself, so I'm not sure whether you can actually buy anything like it, but anyway. So what we've decided to do is to put a slide out drawer. So that slides out, and we can put the barbecue and whatever else we want on there, cook on here. and it doesn't take up any room, because a lot of the drawers that I see slide in from the bottom, which means that you can't put anything underneath. Everything has got to be on top of the drawer. So what we've done is done it that way, and we can still put all our junk underneath. So there's just a couple of little tips that we've done, and we've also got some lights underneath. I will show you that later on tonight.
Well, hi guys, I did promise you that I'd show you the lights to the van, so here they are. So first of all, we'll have a look in the tunnel boot. I've actually put a strip light in there, so you can actually see from one end to the other. And then underneath the van, we have these little beauties. So, told you I'd show you. Cheers.
Those little tips that I've just showed you, hopefully someone can use some of them. As I said, it just makes camping and caravan life just that little bit easier. Hi guys, welcome, come in, come in. Well, this is the Hilltop Feathertop Caravan. You can get this caravan from Sundowner. You can see Gabby and Ben and Jane. They can all help you down there. So, coming in, you'll find there's an abundance of light in this place. There's no shortage of lights. We've had a couple of little things done to the van. We ended up having the shelf across the top of the bed. We had that just to put a few little bits and pieces. All the switches and so forth, all the power points and switches I had changed to black. Why? Because
he liked them.
I liked it that way. We also have the Scosche fan. The TV is a smart TV. When I say smart, it is you can actually have Netflix. You can just about do anything with this one. And then we've also got a sound bar at the top. And as I showed you before, we've got the vast satellite unit down the bottom there. So at the moment we've got no signal because we haven't got the satellite connected. But if I change the source to, oh, sorry about that, a fly got me. Turn it to smart TV. We've got all these other functions. So we've got Chrome GDMS, that's our security cameras at home. So if we've got internet, we can actually view our cameras from home. HEMA Explorer, Netflix, YouTube, Streamio, GPX Viewer, Vanished, 3AW, because we like to listen to 3AW occasionally. And so you've got all that sort of stuff set up on a smart TV. We also have a microwave, standard radio, which you can actually put a DVD in. That will also play on the television, but this television also has a DVD player in the back as well. So it's an all-in-one unit. So over here we have a range hood. We've got the gas oven, hot plates, all the standard features. We'll just move the kettle a bit. And sorry, Robyn, I have to move your flowers.
Oh, gosh.
So we've got our standard oven there, or a standard cooktop. We've got one electric burner and 3 gas, and a gas oven. And yeah, a griller there as well.
Oh, sorry, I went bang there.
Now we've used this extensively, so yeah, so it's sort of still fairly clean. Now we have also got a refrigerator with freezer at the top, normal fridge down the bottom, L-shaped lounge.
So I guess it's L-shaped. It's
okay.
Yeah.
The reason we chose L-shaped in preference to the club, because when the club lounge comes here, you've got a section behind here, which makes it a little bit awkward to get in and out. This gives you just a little bit more room, because the bench itself, or you can actually slide it that way, that way, that way. So if Robyn's doing the cooking, she can actually have a little bit more bench space. or if we're doing whatever, so that can go there. It also folds down to a bed, so all you do is you just push your foot on here, push down, and then that becomes a bed for the grandchildren and whatever else, if they're ever
or a vagrant that might pop past.
have plenty of those. Okay, now the bathroom. Now the bathroom's pretty cool. It's got everything that you need. It's got the toilet, vanity, plenty of drawer space down below, plenty of space up the top for cupboards and so forth. We've also got a washing machine there, and the shower. Again, that's got plenty of, let me put on some lights. The shower's plenty big enough. You've got a roof vent with plenty of lights.
And Peter fits in quite easily, and he's 6'3".
Yeah, so for a 6'3" person, it works out quite well. So we've done a quick rundown, plenty of shelving at the top, and we've also got the Ibis 4 air conditioner, which is an inverter air conditioner. What that means is that an inverter air conditioner will ramp up and ramp down as it goes. So when you apply the voltage to it, the voltage ramps up to, it gets to a certain point, and then it runs smoothly. A lot of the other compressor type air conditioners, they bang on and bang off, and they're pretty hard to take. Now there's one other thing I'm going to talk about, and that is a lot of people go to caravan parks and they come up and they plug their caravan into these lovely little circuits. Now what we've got here is RCDs, or residual current devices, or safety switches. Now sometimes you'll go to a caravan park and all of a sudden, you know, these will just trip off for no apparent reason. Now unfortunately, with a lot of caravan parks, they don't get these things serviced regularly. Now when I say serviced, when you think about it, there's a lot of people plugging a lot of devices into these power points, and they're used quite extensively. So what they need to do is to test these power points regularly, so that you don't get the nuisance trippings. Now when the nuisance tripping is that we've gone to a few caravan parks where all of a sudden we've turned the air conditioner on, and all of a sudden the circuit breaker trips. Now it's no fault of the air conditioner or no fault of the van. It's all stemmed from the RCD that's actually protecting the caravan, or that lead that's going in. So it needs to be brought to the attention of the caravan park owners that these things should be tested regularly, and anything that's not working should be either replaced. You can't repair these things, they have to be replaced, and as I say, that does cost money, and a lot of caravan parks just turn a blind eye to it and say, oh, your caravan's at fault. But in reality, if you go to another caravan park, your van will work fine. So be careful of that. So I think we've shown you about as much as we can. Everything else is good, so stay safe out there, guys. Cheers.
Oh, hi guys. I'm going to share a little secret with you. Look, most of these caravans are absolutely fantastic, except for one little thing. They've got a lot of lights, absolutely an abundance of light, which is really good. However, over night time, it tends to attract the bugs. So I've come up with a little solution. Well, I hope it's going to be a solution. I've put in some LED strip lights throughout the caravan. I'll just show you where they are. There's a strip underneath the cupboards there. Another one under the bed head there. Also one above the sink. And also another one in the vanity toilet area. So I'll turn off some lights, and hopefully the GoPro will pick up these lights. Now I know they will flash, or will appear to flash, but that's just because of the camera lens and the frequency of the lights. But in reality, these lights stay on bright. So here we go, we'll give it a go. So we'll switch off a couple of the lights, get the ambience going. Looks a bit creepy, but I think we're doing it all right. So it looks as though it's flashing a bit, but the colour remains, you know, a good yellow, which hopefully will stop a lot of the bugs. So I'll just switch off this top light here, and here we go. So that's how the Caravan can look at night. And actually we should do the bathroom as well, as soon as we find out where all the lights are switched from. So there's no shortage of lights in this Caravan. So if we switch the lights on, and we've got a nice soft vanity light here. Now if we want to, we can actually go a little bit mad, and how's the red? And same for this side too. I hope this is showing up. And the old blue, that looks good too. And change it to blue into there. So we'll try and get a bit of colour back again. Now we've got the yellow or the orange, which is supposed to deter the bugs. So when we go away next, we'll be testing that out and seeing how that goes. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this section of the video, and maybe giving you some ideas, but I'll tell you what, it did take me nearly 2 days to install these lights and get them going. So be warned, it's not a job for the handyman. You've really got to know what you're doing. So anyway, if you want any hints or tips, let us know. We'll talk soon. Cheers. Bye. Well, hi guys. This is the last of this series. I hope you enjoyed the light demonstration. What I didn't show you was the lights are actually controlled by this little unit. So all I have to do is turn it on, and bingo, we've got lights. So we can change the colour to nice red, nice green. How about blue? But we'll go back to our yellow. So we're hoping that this will sort of deter the bugs, because the vans, as you know, they come with a nice bright white light. It really is a focal point where the bugs actually just head straight to, don't they? The minute you open up that van door and you've got your lights on, in they come. So what we're hoping is, if we switch off our lights, like so, well, we've actually got the big light on in the back, so it's not going to help much. Yeah. So if we switch off all the lights, all we're going to get is our lighting effect here. So hopefully that's going to do the trick.
And over there and there.
And everywhere else. So what have we got green on for? Well, should go a nice yellow. Oh, that is the yellow.
No, there's the yellow.
Oh, so many colours.
Oh.
It's good fun. Anyway, that took quite a long time to do. Look, in our video, when I was explaining the air conditioner and a few other things, I did dumb it down a bit, because if I used all the proper electrical terms, a lot of novice people wouldn't have actually understood what we were talking about. So apologise to the technical crew here, and hopefully it's come across the way we intended. Anyway, this is the last of our videos. I hope you've enjoyed it. What else have we done? Oh, I almost forgot the most important part is I wanted to show you guys these things from iTech World. Now, we're not being sponsored by iTech World, pity, because it would have been a nice little thing to have.
Yep.
But this is a jump starter. It's a 3000 amp. It's not one of those little tiny ones that you get from, I won't mention the places, but they're pretty cheap where they are. But these are fairly expensive. I'll put some information up the top there so you can actually have a look. But this got us out of a lot of trouble, because, as you know, the new vehicles really heavily rely on their batteries. Once the batteries go, you cannot start them. So basically with this little device, it's got quite a few little bits and pieces to it. It's got, I did have trouble doing this before, didn't I? Yes, that's very good.
There it is.
Oh boy, nothing works
When you want it to, that's okay.
Okay, it's got a great little torch light with it, which actually works quite well. I actually pressed it too hard, I think, but anyway,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. So what we've also got is some charging ports, some USB charging ports. That's the power in. Now, once you actually power these things up, they tell me that they're good for at least 6 months. Sitting in your van or your car, wherever you've got it, but when you need them, you really need them. So what you've got is you've got that part of the device, and this is the
jumper
leads that you use. So all we do is sorry about the fumbling, but basically undo that here. You've got your leads here, plug it in there. Hit your little button at the top here. It starts to flash. I don't know whether you can see that, but there's flashing at the moment. So that's ready to charge, to deliver its charge to the battery. So these are an expensive little item, but well worth it. We saved a couple of other people in the caravan park when we were away. So
they were very, very thankful that
appreciative.
They didn't know what to do. They were going to ring, I don't know, somebody, weren't they?
Yeah. You can also charge it up on your cigarette lighter too. So, yes, very good little unit that. What else we got? I think that's about it. Well, we're back in Melbourne now. We're looking forward to our next adventure, which will hopefully be around Christmas time when we go away with the family. We'll be heading to a place called Montana in Gippsland, which is not far from Lake Maggie, and also Paradise Valley.
And Hayfield, which is nowhere near Lake
Hayfield. We've got a great pub there, which hopefully will take you there and show you.
Yeah, so we did do a video of Montana last year when we went, but we might just go out and about a little bit more and show you perhaps more of the surrounding areas.
You know, what makes that area so appealing. I've spent many years in Gippsland and you know, holidaying and things like that, and you know, we use Lake Maggie quite a lot. So yeah, it's a great little area, good to have a look at. So before we go, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because that will alert you for when our next lot of videos come out. And we'd like to try and get our numbers up if we can, so if you can subscribe to us, get our numbers up. We'll see how we go. What else we got?
That's it, I guess. Yeah, we've done 19
episodes.
19
episodes.
So it was good, actually. Peter did a lot of hard work on that, and it was good because it sort of revisited the
it was
holidays.
Reliving the trip again. It was really quite good. So,
and then adding in a few extra things like this one, and yeah.
So look, I hope you've enjoyed our little van talks, and I hope you've enjoyed this video in particular, because it really gives you a bit of an insight to how we sort of set things up. And look, as I keep saying, the way we do things may not be what everybody else does, but it's our version of having a great time.
Yep.
And
we might change things as we go along too, but we're pretty happy with it.
Yeah, we're extremely happy with the Hilltop van.
I mean,
it's been very comfortable. We really haven't had anything go wrong.
No.
As I said, we added these little quirky things, but look, I'm sorry, but that's me.
What can you say, electrician?
Anyway, we're going to sign off. Thank you guys again for watching from Oz Travelog, Robyn and Peter.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll catch you on the road, or we'll catch you in the next video. So stay safe, guys. Enjoy your camping, enjoy your caravanning, and be kind to one another. Catch you on the next episode.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.